Hey y'all, it's your boy Candy, and you're now tuned in to Beauty with Candy. In today's class session, we're going to be making a pair of press-only honors. Yes, this is a Scream Halloween inspired set. I was like, let me do something cute for Halloween and do some like a tutorial type of vibe. So yeah, make sure you guys comment and like already if you like what you see, just so the YouTube algorithm could, recommend this to other followers of mine. So yeah. Okay, so getting started with my top coats. When I do my top coats, no shade, I just be girl walking by faith and not by sight. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having nothing in mind. You know what I'm saying? Other than going with the flow. You definitely want to make sure though these nails are the extended nails. You want to cover every piece of the nail because it's easy to be moving too fast and then girl, by the time you dry it, it's a little piece, and that irritates me. So I like to do long strokes. Yeah, wink, wink. But no, I like to do long strokes and just take my time and vibe out when doing nails. I never saw myself as like a nail tech, but I'm crafty and I'm into the arts. So anytime I was doing I do nails, I try to make sure I'm really just enjoying it and kind of taking my time. I hate rushing doing nails, but yeah. So yeah, this nail right here, I'm going in with a sparkle. I'm gonna cover that in rhinestones. I like to do glitter polish under my Swarovski, my crystal nails, so you can't really clock what color. You'll see later on. But yeah. Okay, so once you got the first layer, we just want to go in and do the second layer. I am using gel polish. I'm not doing acrylics on this. A lot of people be talking about how I don't do acrylics. I haven't done acrylics my entire career. Like all my press ons has always been gel. For the girlies that like to try to run their mouth and be too deep in my business, like why you don't put acrylic on it? For what I use press-ons for, I don't need acrylic. I'm giving an illusion, a 1-2, woo. I'm not going to fight in these press-ons. I'm not going to go do yard work. I use my press-ons as, special moment items. Like these are all day joints, if that kind of makes sense. And if you are going to be wearing them like that, then you just, you got to know what you're doing to where I know how to do press-ons without acrylic and make them last for a while. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, shout out to the girlies who know how to use press-ons. No key, no shade. Comment in the comments. Comment down below in the comments to tell me am I wrong. If you ask me, I'm not saying I invented press-ons, but I definitely helped bring the visibility to them. Especially the way I used to always be biting my press-ons on and off. Like, anyways, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, like I was saying, we're doing 2 layers of this thick like me gel polish. What we talking about? So yeah. Okay, so on this orange nail and on the purple nail, I did go in with an extra coat that had glitter in it to add a little texture. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so once you got all the nails two coated, we ready to do the design. So I'm going in with So I'm trying to do like the little 90s in design inspired vibes. I never really was a nail art girly, but I told myself I want to push myself, and that's like one of my favorite designs. The classic nail ghetto bitch nail design, and I'm trying to perfect that. So this is me, just trying to get it together. I really just got to work on my swirls, if anything, and my little. Yeah, but this is that. Like I can't really tell y'all how to do it. I mean, I can, I guess, but I'm working on this design, if it makes sense. I'm trying to perfect it. I did like how I did it in these for this set of nails, but yeah, I'm just going in with different polishes to kind of give it a base coat, and then after I do the base for both of these, in between each color, I am putting it in the dryer to let it dry in between. But yeah, so I just go in with different spots to give it some texture, and then I'm going in with these little swirls that I was struggling to do. Oh my gosh! But yeah, on camera it kind of look cunt, but it's just I don't know. That's as far as my swirls could have went. After that, I was finna fuck up, so that's why I was like little tiny ass swirls. So I gotta get better. I gotta study some swirls, I guess. But after I went in with the swirls or whatever. I dotting tooled it on up. I'm gonna eat the dots every time. I feel like the dots kind of help bring it together. You can't really tell how bad my swirls is. Anyway, I'm gonna work on my swirls, y'all. I just told myself I ain't even gonna stress it with my new nail journey. Practice make perfect. The more I do it, the better I'm gonna get. Y'all gonna be mad when I'm over here swirling down. Wait, just watch. Let me rock. Yeah, wait till these Christmas nails come up. I'm finna be swirling boots. Watch this. Y'all gonna think I'm Korean or Oriental or one of them. Yeah, Ling Ling and them or something. Watch. You know what I'm saying? Mimi, you better watch out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So this is where the magic really was happening for me. This is my first time attempting to do a scream nail. For years, I would see girls do them and be like, "Oh my god, those are so cute." But like I said, I never was a nail art girly. I told myself, "F that, we pushing ourselves to the limit." I am going in with a small dotting tool. I feel like I'm so much better with like a dotting tool. Like I said, I'm not the best drawer yet. I'm pushing myself, but I know how to work the hell out of a dotting tool, and I went in with a really small one so I could have more control. And I kind of was finessing it. Yeah, I was really finessing it. Like even on this one, I kind of drew an outline, and then I was like, look at the little tiny ass eyeballs, and I'm like, nah, we got to make Scream a little more bolder than that. So I went up a little bit bigger with the eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, I am going in again with a small dotting tool so I can just kind of have more control. And then I just had to realize, sometimes with art, you just get out your head and just do your own interpretation of it. So that's what's going to kind of inspire me to do more nail art. Because I'm like, once I get the basics, I'm going to fuck some nail art up. Because once I perfect nail art, I'm going to eventually start practicing acrylics. It's like, I don't know. I'm like corny like that. I like to study arts and just get good at stuff I like. Mind you, I don't see myself as a nail tech. It's just, bitch, anytime I'm on camera, I need my nails to be T. I need y'all to be like, bitch, where the fuck you get your motherfucking whoopty whoops? Yeah. And shout out to, like, I hope this, I mean, people, y'all see me pushing myself motivates people, y'all, because I've never saw myself as a nail tech. It's just when I started doing my little rap videos, I knew I wanted long nails and I knew I couldn't afford them. So I just was like, let's try. Let's try. So don't think when I do my nail videos, I think I know it all. It's just y'all kind of watching me grow. So yeah, join my nail journey with me, y'all. Okay, so after I dried the eyes and like the nose and the mouth, now I lined it with a gel liner. I went in with a white gel liner and just outlined the face, and then I'm going to outline that in black. And then once I got the face on here, I'm going to cover the rest of the silver and stones, a bunch of different stones, pearls, and trinkets or whatever. But yeah. Okay, like I said, I'm just taking my time and I'm going with the flow, especially when I was using the gel liner because I am more confident with the dotting tool. But baby, look at me finesse it. Like I said, I dyed the eyes in the black in between, so it's like it's easy to just kind of outline it. And if I would have messed up, I just would have went in with my dotting tool, so I wasn't overthinking it. I did do two pairs of this design. The first pair I did off camera, which took me way longer because I had to like kind of clock it. Bro. So yeah, by the time I did this pair, I was confident and I knew like, okay, bitch, I got this. So I was able to kind of really just eat it up. Just really, really, really eat it up. Like this made me proud and make me feel like I can, push myself some more and do other type of things, you know? Yeah, this made me excited. Okay, once we basically got all of the nail art done, I started going in with top coats. Child, these nails are so long that I like to do things in between. Like I like to always make sure something that needs to be drying is drying because I had to learn the hard way when you dry nails this long and you doing nail art sometime and you only dry it once or twice, it starts smudging. Oh my God, that's gonna make me want to redo the whole nail. So, baby, like, yeah, I like to dry in between. As you can see, I started to put a shiny top coat on that green, but then I had to wipe it off because as I was doing it, I was like, you know what? I want to make that matte so that way the rhinestones kind of pop even harder. So, yeah, I had to go and get my matte coat. Yeah, shout out to Dynamic Nails in Houston, Texas. That's where I've been getting a lot of my nail supplies at. Because as y'all know, I am currently in Houston. Yeah, Dynamic Nail Supply, from what I see, is the best nail supply store out here. So yeah, tell me your boy Candy sent you, and that is not a paid promo. I just really enjoy their store. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm eating it up. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, once I got the eyes and the nose and the mouth and then the base of the face, I'm going in, I'm outlining it. Basically, I'm adding a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Because Scream gotta have a hoodie on. Alrighty, so now I am going in. I'm kind of giving what I'm trying to give. Let me not say trying to. I'm giving Scream some facial expression, I guess. So I'm going in with little eyebrows and then the little wrinkles around his mouth. Just to try to add some horror and detail. Like, don't let me get comfortable with these brushes. It's over. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push it to the limit as far as I can go. No shade, considering I can't draw for real. But yeah, I'm going in with the slime drops. Yeah, this is kind of pretty easy. Yeah, with a dotting tool, just go in with a big, with a lot on it, like a big amount on it at first. Let it drip and kind of pull it up to make a tear motion, and then just swirl it a little bit. And on this part, it's okay to be a little shaky. I realize, like, because you don't want to try to do this perfect because the more shaky it just kind of added to the slimeness. And I kind of was going in with a lot so that gel would kind of be puffy. So it looked, really like slime. And yeah. Okay, yeah, so make sure everything is top coated. Make sure everything is top coated. No shade. I had to realize, girls, sometimes when you do nail art, it don't even be looking that cute, but add a shine on top of it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this, if you ask me, is my favorite part when doing nails. Girl, I love doing rhinestones. Like, my favorite part about nails is the bright colors, obviously. But aside from that, I love 3D charms and rhinestones. And when I rhinestone my nails, I don't like to use just the same type of rhinestone. I feel like that's like clocky. It just look amateur. I love mixing Swarovskis with pearls and different shapes, and I like my crystal nails to have a lot of texture to it. If you ask me, it just kind of makes it look like a little disco or something. Like, bitch, I got discos on my hand. Fuck you talking about? Okay, when I am rhinestoning extendos, I do make sure I do sections. Like once I get a little section done, I dry it. Cause one, I don't like when they start sliding, after a while. So I don't even waste my gel, like my adhesive, putting it all over it. I just put pieces at a time. Go at your own pace. And as y'all can see, I'm going crazy. I feel like once, since this is a Halloween set, the black pearls was kind of giving it a little horror type of vibes. As y'all can see, I threw a little. Girl, I'm throwing everything in there because I feel like this is Halloween. It kind of calls for that or go for it. I don't know, but I feel like I was doing my big one. Yeah. Now, when I tell y'all, I am so irritated. When I am doing crystal nails, I do not like to see any of the bottom nail. Though I do a glitter because I feel as if you do a sparkly base, it looks so much better because you know I don't know. I just feel like if you do that and then you got to fill it in, I don't like to see none of the base. So I go in with the smallest of the smallest rhinestone, so that way even if you see a little bit of the base, it almost looks like a crystal because you only see so little of it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I do not like no rhinestone nails with big ass gaps in the middle of the rhinestones. It's like, bitch, who put these rhinestones on here? A 3-year old? Yeah. Anyways, so once I covered that one, girl, I was so happy I had Scream on this one. I ain't have to do a full finger again. It's like, oh my God. Okay, so I just did the same thing. I just went in, I filled it on up. Yep. All right, y'all. This was probably unexpectedly one of my favorite nails because the matte just did something to me. And the way I crystalled this, I really showed both booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I really showed both of the cheeks. I'm going in with different spots, you know what I mean? Some big and then actually some really, really small. Being that it was matte, it was easier to see where the gel was. So I just went in with, different type of stones and crystals that I just felt like I said, I just be winging it, faith by not by sight. I just be having so much fun when I do my nails. So, yeah. I do know I wanted this nail to be very godly. I did not want to, like, I was like, we got to make this very obnoxious. Like, I was like, I'm not going to be scared to use some of these really big pearls and just, ooh. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite nails on this set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me some tips and pointers. Comment below. One comment just because bitch, I need the support. Secondly, let me know what other kind of videos you guys would like to see for Beauty with Kenzie. I really want to take y'all on a journey in school, y'all. Let y'all know as much as of the things that I know and share it with you guys. I miss you, love you, YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, I will be selling press-ons on dakandishop.com, DAKANDIE shop.com. So yeah, if you need that, I got that. Yeah.